Hey, welcome back to Overthinking My Training with Taylor. So, this week was a VO2 block. I kind of have a tendency of putting these in the middle of my mesocycles. I find that's what works best for me. And since I'm in an aerobic focus right now, I've got aerobic work on either side of this week. But, anyways, let's dive into what's going on here. So, on my VO2 weeks, I find I get a lot of adaptation or better adaptation, I guess you could say, if I do two smaller double days a week as opposed to one day that's just a full, brutal leg ruining session. So the two double days I have over here are both the same workouts, just in flipped order. This one, the morning workout on Tuesday and the evening workout on Thursday were 30-30s, and then the evening workout on Tuesday and the morning workout on Thursday are supposed to be, although clearly it doesn't look like it, 4-minute intervals. The first one was 4 minutes for both of them, and then after that it's just pretty much whatever I can do. I just don't recover well from these longer intervals yet, but I'm working on that. Whereas the 30-30s, it's more of a matter of just making sure I don't blow myself up early on them. Um, Auto detection for FTP stuff has a tendency of liking to, well, you can really see it on this one, just overestimating what I can do. So I'm a little more anaerobic than aerobic, but in general, just pretty darn weak. Between these four sessions, I was feeling pretty blown up. You can see my steps even were pretty low on the stay in between. But on Friday, or I guess Saturday, excuse me, I was expecting to probably do maybe an hour recovery, but was feeling pretty good in the morning. So I went out and did what's normally like a 3 hour loop for me. And you can see I didn't really like thromp on it ever. I was actually trying to keep it as easy as I pretty much could force myself to. And ended up, 2.5 hours as opposed to my normal three. So good lights. There wasn't really any wind or anything. Um, yeah, just felt surprisingly strong that day, even though kept the intensity really low. As far as the gym work this week, I did do one heavier session, kind of in the 6 to 10 rep range for the lifts I was doing. And then most of these other days here, I was just out there trying to, have a little bit higher reps, like into the 15-20 range, focusing more on, like, I guess getting a pump, you would say. They felt pretty good. Uh, and the veins were definitely popping. Didn't get any of my little morning spins I sometimes try to get in, but that's okay. Next week I'm going back to more of aerobic work. It's 2 longer days because I am getting married on Friday and then taking a few days off. So trying to pile it all in on these last 2 days. It's also the end of the mesocycle before a recovery week. So really just kind of piling it all on. It's going to be a session of over-unders with a 4 minute or, just as long as I can hold, honestly, 4 to 500 watt effort. Then I'm going to cruise for a while. I'll try to get one more long 4 to 5 minute effort just to try and get that stimulus in. And I'll repeat the same thing pretty much on Wednesday. Gym work on these days is going to be back to the heavier work. I got plenty of pump stuff in. Just want to get a couple more really heavy days in. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Then take a little bit of time off the bike and back grinding later on. Anyways, let me know what you think. If you've got advice, I'm always down to hear it. If you think it's dumb, tell me why. If you've done double days focusing on intensity, let me know how that worked for you as well. And For the maybe five people that will watch this video, hopefully one of you subscribe to the channel, and at this rate, in about 15 years, I could probably even monetize this stuff. Anyways, take care, everybody.